Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to a brand new Galactic challenge experience. We've got our very first Inquisitor Galactic challenge. Just recently we had a brand new Tusken one. Now we have as well Inquisitor one, and oh boy, it's gonna be a rough one if you've got Gear 8 Inquisitor as I do. More about that once we do go obviously through the gameplay. As always, I'll cover the modifiers and defeats and then show you the teams that I used to get gold reward this time. So the gold crate, not the red one with Gear 8. I just wasn't able to complete tier 10 with my Inquisitors. So got quite a few battles actually here for you today. So the first one will be simply completing tier 6 with a full Inquisitor squad, which will then allow you to get that gold crate unlocked. And then I'll show you on tier 9 the feat where you need to get Purge 60 time applied, and then finally show you 3 different teams that can get stealth feat done as well. So quite a few here, things for you. So if you're just interested in a specific battle, there'll be YouTube chapters below as always. But now I'll just first kick off with global modifier, the test of strength. I think this is a brand new modifier. I don't remember this one to be honest, but from what it seems is like you start off with the nerfed offense and nerfed tenacity. You can't assist or gain bonus to meter, but can counterattack. But you can counterattack though, which is a little bit tricky there because on the enemy side, because obviously Bastila's battle meditation, they can counterattack on your AoEs, which obviously is detrimental to you if you do have low gear Inquisitor as you do, but you yourself cannot assist and things like that. And then obviously after these hesitation things expire, you get clarity, which is extra tenacity and extra offense. Now the way you get rid of this hesitation is you have to use special abilities. Now you start with 10 stacks of hesitation to begin with, so it will take quite a while that you use special abilities 10 times. So if you do obviously have low gear characters, Inquisitor as I do, you won't survive long enough to actually get rid of hesitation at all. Or if you go with a powerful squad, you will finish them off too quickly, like we know with the stealth feat, before actually this hesitation expires at all. So you won't really ever like get to the point of getting clarity. So it's a bit of a funny global modifier that didn't really work that well for me. Now in terms of the Inquisitor modifier, again, first time Inquisitor, so it's going to be a brand new experience. If the allied leader is Inquisitor, so whenever you use an ability, you will inflict a stack of Purge. So this will obviously help you with the Purge feat. And then whenever Purge expires, the enemy will gain stack of Fatigue, maximum 20 stacks. So what Fatigue does, you get -2 speed and -2% tenacity. And then at 20 stacks of Fatigue, all Inquisitors will gain Coup de Grace. Oh, sorry. My French is not that great, I guess. So the next special attack, you will deal true damage to 100% of target's max health. So in theory, this looks like a great modifier, but again, with my guys being Gear 8, I wasn't really able to, I think, take full advantage of this modifier. If you do have your guys relic, maybe you will. The Jedi Humble Strike modifier, essentially it gives them stacking critical damage, so as the battle progresses, especially watch out for Ezra, because he can put some big hits on your guys, even your relic characters. In terms of the feats themselves, on surface looks very straightforward, right? You have to win a battle with a full squad of Inquisitors, yay! Gain stealth 10 times, easy, right? And attempt to flank Purge 60 times, again, easy, right? Alright, anyway, I'll first kick off with a tier 6, so in order for you to get at least a gold crate, you need to complete at minimum tier 6 with your Inquisitors, so that's what I'll do first. So we should be able to get this done. So these are my Inquisitors. Now I'm going with Second Sister. I'm not too familiar exactly with every abilities that Inquisitors have, but Second Sister's lead, if you do have her obviously there in the leading slot, whenever an ally becomes marked, all your other allies become marked as well. So it's kind of supposed to negate Jedi Knight Revan, right? Jedi Knight Revan will go and mark somebody, then suddenly everybody will be marked. So this will a little bit mess up the AI targeting, just to a little bit allow you there to sustain a little bit longer in the battle and hopefully prevail. So that's why I'm going with Second Sister lead. Now she's actually my best Inquisitor. She's at Gear 10 at the moment. I'm just trying to get her to Gear 11 just so I can max out her ability on the TIE Interceptor really. But guys, all gear 8, like 3-star. I didn't even remote for this tier 6, just some random mods on them. Said, you know what, I'm not gonna waste time remodding if I can just get this done with these kind of random mods on them, and it worked pretty well. The other guys, again, I'm not exactly familiar with everything they do, so hopefully this will be straightforward at tier 6. Let's just go ahead now, jump in the battle. Also, there's a bit of RNG always with Revan. Who will he mark? Sometimes he starts with a basic, sometimes he will start with a AoE. He marked one of the sisters there, and then just kind of spam specials. I don't really know exactly what all these abilities do. Again, I'm not using Inquisitors anywhere, just doing AoEs, spamming specials, right? We need to apply Purge 60 times. I think this one dispels buffs or something. Yeah, there we go, dispels some buffs on the mace. Can we stun Jedi Knight Revan here on tier 6? Oh yes, you can, so there you go. Looks like no Zeta on Jedi Knight Revan here on tier 6, so you can land a stun. One thing to obviously to point out with the Purge is they can get maximum 6 stacks. So if you try to apply Purge on somebody that's got 6 stacks of Purge already, you won't be able to apply Purge on them. So make sure that you use abilities that do consume Purge on enemies that have high stacks of Purge. So then obviously you can then reapply more stacks, because you have to apply 60. At this point, there you go, Savior triggered. So at this point probably I could just hit autoplay, to be honest, because it seemed like things were in control. We had lots of debuffs on them, they weren't doing much damage. Now no Inquisitors themselves, they got some healing abilities as well somewhere. So you go, got Revan there out of here. At this point I did hit autoplay actually, because I just saw my low gear 3-star Inquisitors, got this in the bag. Tier 6 complete, which obviously gives you the opportunity to earn gold crate. It's not gonna be easy, because also then on tier 9 you will have to get 60 Purge at feet as well. So let me show you this next. I tried a few things. In the end, this is the one I had the most success with. So I'm going with 5th Brother lead, because for Inquisitors you get some extra defense, extra health, and on top of it all as well, at the bottom you also get some extra Purge applying as well whenever you use special abilities. Then 5th Brother's basic applies Purge. He's got an AoE that applies Purge on all enemies. So for this I did kind of load them with health mods and protection, hopefully they can survive. Going with 8th Brother, he on a basic applies Purge. He's got an AoE again that can apply Purge. So lots of ways to apply Purge, and the reason why I did go with 8th Brother, aside from his AoE, he's got this ability that consumes all the like 5 stacks of Purge, so you need to have a way to consume Purge to apply it, because he keeps gaining stealth. So you know, then it reduces the chance of him being targeted. With Jedi Knight Revan can ignore taunts as well. He's got an AoE, and then also Mace potentially could put Shatter Point randomly on one of your Inquisitors. That's what I'm going with him, because he can be in stealth most of the times. And then I'm going with Darth Revan, Malak, and Thrawn for obviously for Fracture, Fear, and Control and things like that. So that's the first kind of bit of RNG, who Revan will mark. Obviously if he marks Darth Revan or Malak, you should be good to go, otherwise maybe back out and try again. So here what I'll do is I will swap actually with Malak, go ahead, get that stuff off Mace, then I'm free to fracture Revan, so I take him out of the game completely. So this will be the name of the game, trying to use Fear to control the enemies, and as well Fracture to control Jedi Knight Revan, while the other, their Inquisitors, they keep applying Purge as they go along. Also in terms of Purge, obviously you can keep stacking more Purge there. Basti, she's got a Dispel, Revan's got a AoE Dispel as well, so at some point they will help you out with getting rid of all those stacks of Purge so you can keep applying it. But in this case I did use a special attack from is it 8th Brother? Man, who can keep count? I think 8th Brother there on Jedi Knight Revan to consume the stacks of Purge, so I can then keep applying. So as you can see, we're doing pretty good progress here. Now the name of the game is stalling, right? I'm not trying to take these guys out too quickly, because when I did that I wasn't able to get 60 stacks of Purge, because hey CG, we still don't have feed tracker, so I have no idea how I'm doing. So that's the whole plan here. Malak, don't use drain for Malak unless he's really low on health and you know you need to keep him alive, because you don't want to drain the enemies too quickly. There we go, AoEs, again applying Purge on everybody, another AoE, more debuffs, more Purge. spreading fear on everybody. So basically just using fear to control everybody. Then Malak as well will fear them when they critically hit him. And Thrawn, every time he's got a fracture, just put Jedi Trevan on hold, so obviously he doesn't mark one of your Inquisitors. And that's pretty much it. I'll be speeding up the footage because I think this took about 6 minutes or so. I did lose Fifth Brother, I believe. I think that was Fifth Brother, the leader. But that's okay. Mainly I use him in the lead because of his leadership ability that obviously allows you to get some more survivability for your guys and apply extra stack of Purge as well whenever you use special abilities. And the 8th Brother here, as you can see, he's in stealth. He's applying on his basic, on his AoE Purge, and then on his special attack he's consuming. I got Mace out of it. Now Mace can be annoying with counter attacks and things like that. So definitely, you know, prioritize taking him out. And then Jedi Trevan you just kind of keep under control. It's good to let Jedi Trevan use his AoE sometimes as well, just to clear off all the debuffs, those stacks of Purge, so you can then keep reapplying them. Obviously his AoE can kill your low gear Inquisitors, but luckily with the 8th Brother he can apply blind, and then you can, you know, time it in such a way that he will be able to evade the attack from Jedi Trevan. So there we go. This is the team. I did need like, you know, 3 or 4 attempts just to get enough stacks of Purge. There you go, 60 applied, and this will then allow you to get a gold crate unlocked after obviously you hop over to tier 10 and knock out the stealth feat as well. So there are 3 teams that I tried out for stealth. Obviously the first one that came to my mind was Maul lead with Sith, because you know, then we keep gaining stealth whenever we are critically hit and things like that. So just again, when I took them out too quickly, I didn't get stealth 10 times. So just kind of again, same like is in the Purge feat. You want to just kind of spread the damage, stall out a bit. You don't want to like take them out too fast. I just there brought in obviously the Sith Empire trio just for the fear, so you can really control them and slow their damage down and everything. They're just bringing in pulps there as well, maybe for a stun, shocks, and as well then every time Jedi there, they will take a turn, they'll take some max health damage because of Palpatine's unique. So just a little bit help you as well, burn through them, because you can see the damage output here because of the global modifier is nerfed completely, so it's very hard really to do any big hits on these guys. So definitely want to drain their Revan first, and you know, as soon as Revan is out, Ezra is out, then you can kind of just probably hit auto at this point. Again, try to keep a track of, you know, how many times you gain stealth, because again, without a feat tracker we have no idea. So just trying to stall out as much as I could here. I did gain stealth, I think, enough by now, so I'm like, all right, time to finish this battle. There we go, come on, more fear, and that should be probably the end of Mace. There we go. So this was the team that completed for me stealth 10 times, and then I had tried a few more teams. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of teams that can get this stealth feat done. I just tried a couple of more. So one was Padme here with R2 and C3PO, because obviously R2 has smokescreen ability that can basically grant you stealth to 4 allies, and then as well C3PO can grant stealth himself when he uses Oh My Goodness ability. And then also with this Oh My Goodness you can get an extra stack of translation on your R2. So when you use that smokescreen there, he has now 3 stacks of translation, so then 3PO can quickly reduce his own and R2's cooldowns, which then allows both of them to use their special ability for the second time. So after you use smokescreen twice and Oh My Goodness twice, that's your stealth feat done 10 times, and then you can just go ahead and knock out these guys. So see, I was trying to stall out here a little bit, again spreading the damage, not trying to stack up too much courage, because again I have to stall now hard enough that I get to my second smokescreen, and then as well second there Oh My Goodness. So we've got, I think, one more turn before R2 does it. We're just going to take Revan out. So here we go, use smokescreen again, and that would pretty much, I think, now complete the stealth feat again without a feat tracker. No idea. Here we go. Maybe I'll get to use it one more time, I'm not sure, but anyway, you get the idea how this thing works. So yeah, I did this for the stealth feat. Can probably quite easily complete it as well, as long as you you know, stall hard enough. So there we go. I also used oh my goodness now for the second time, so this was definitely stealth and stealth 10 times, I guarantee it. And then another team for the stealth, if you do have Bad Badge, they got lots of ways to gain stealth, from Hunter, from Tech, from Echo, so you don't really have to like watch too much like what you're doing. You're just kind of using their specials and you'll be gaining stealth plenty of times. So again, a bit of RNG, who Jedi Revan marks to begin with. Ideally he would go after Wrecker, right? In my case he went after Echo. So let's see if we can still pull this out. I'm going to swap now with Echo. His cooldowns were increased, so all I can do is basic. Obviously try to prioritize Jedi Revan here. There we go, some target practice on Revan with Omega. Okay, they're still going after Echo there. Let's go ahead, do that. Alright, finally time to turn the tide around. Echo finally got his turn out. This time they targeted Omega. That's fine as well. Omega is not really bringing all that much to this team. But anyway, let's just keep going after Jedi Revan. True damage now kicking in a little bit. Although the defense up now expired, so won't be able to true damage for the time being. So we'll have to do another AoE. So here we go. Speeding up the footage. Stealth again. There we go. Another AoE. There we go. More debuffs. Defense up again, so now we're doing true damage again, obviously kind of trying to take Jedi Revan out if you can. Save a trigger there on Mace, so I'm like, come on Revan, go down already, come on. As you can see, being so nerfed, even true damage that is not doing all that much damage because of the global modifier. Obviously your offense is reduced significantly. And there you go, that's how also one way you can complete stealth feed with Bad Badge, and this kind of now allowed me to get the gold crate unlock, so no red for me this time. It just seems like obviously we got quite a few now factions where getting a red crate is challenging, like Ewoks, Jawas, Tuskens, and now Inquisitors. So definitely at some point we'll have to gear these guys up for one reason or another. Alright guys, hopefully this video was useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.